What's up, guys? Welcome back to the ranch. All right, ranchers, we're here early in the morning. It's 8:15. I'm on my food plot. We got the carbon load just coming up. You could see the brown spots I sprayed with the glyphosate in the plot that have died back. I could see the carbon load coming up in those areas particularly very well. The clover is coming back and growing in immediately since the cut. And now, what are we doing today here in the food plot? We're using a little bit of fish fertilizer and humetics. We're gonna just spray this on top of the food plot just to bring it back a little bit of its natural microbiology and fertilize this food plot. We're gonna get in here and we're just gonna mix some of this up in like 5 gallons of water, and I'm going to spray this with my little power washer rinser spray across the whole food plot to put a little bit of good food, fertilizer, microbiology, humetics back into the ground and just help this plot grow and taste a little better for my deer this fall. We're coming up about 5 days from Labor Day weekend, and Labor Day is when I cut it all off. I won't be back in here except to layer rye once right before the season, and that's it. All right, guys, let's get some fish fertilizer and humetics on the ground. The fish fertilizer and humetics is really easy to use. The directions are just this small little area here. 1 gallon treats 1 to 3 acres. Use 4 to 6 ounces per gallon of water. Shake it well. Mix and agitate within the water in the sprayer tank before using. Apply early in the morning and late in the evening. So, shake this up. I got about, we'll say 5 gallons here. So I'm gonna use 20 ounces in my 5 gallons here and mix this up. The reason why I'm using this and not my backpack sprayer is because I just used glyphosate and a whole bunch of chemicals in my backpack sprayer, and I don't have a separate one right now for just fertilizer. So I'm using this bucket and spray method just because I didn't want to intermingle herbicides and fertilizers. So we're gonna try this anyway. But I thought this would be fun anyway. I had my power wash, I was doing another project, so I thought this would be awesome to do a little bit of spraying this way onto the food plot. All right, guys, let's dive in. Spray this on now. Oh, yeah, mix it up nice and well and agitate it in there. I feel like this is almost like a compost tea. If you've ever seen some of those, you take some compost and you drain it through water into a bucket and put that out on your garden or food plots. That's a big thing, compost tea. And I feel like that's what this is kind of like, but it's created by the Vitalized Seed guys, and it has some fish amides in it. I can smell the little bit of fishiness in it. And it's just overall really good for the food plot. All right, let's get to spraying. All right, guys, that's the fish fertilizer on my food plot. My first impression was it smells fishy, so be ready for that. But I think that should be expected when you're using something called fish fertilizer. So I think they're doing a good job of getting some fish stuff in there. It's on the ground. All right, guys, let's see how this helps the deer come in here, hit that food plot.